Good morning, everybody. Hey, happy Tuesday. Two for Tuesday. It's a great day because you're talking to Terry. I'm talking to you live from Austin, Texas, where the sun is hot, the barbecue is sweet, and all the drinks are free. Appreciate you joining today. Thanks so much. If you have somebody you know that might be interested or learn a few tips, or you want to share Tuesdays with Terry. The podcasts are short. They're to the point. They're usually about self-empowerment. They're about business. They're about leadership, about management, creating great teams. I'm just sharing some things that have been impactful for me in my career and over the years. And I'm doing it for absolutely nothing, for free, because I want to give back. I want to help you, help the listeners do better in their life, be a better person, have a better business, and live a better quality of life. So here we go. I am forever grateful for a group that I joined, and this one's for you, Mr. Eddie Talk, in terms of the Rex Roundtable. Rex is a group of health club professionals, CEOs, management, owners of businesses. There's different groups. They get together 3 times a year and share best practices. Usually they go to some destination city, they visit a few gyms or health clubs, and then they spend 2 days in a meeting and talk about best practices. And over the years, I've been involved in this group for 20 years. And over the years, you create incredible friendships, and you get the chance. It's not only cool that you get a chance to talk about best practices, you also create these relationships, and you get to share some things individually and disclose and share that you might not be able to share with anybody else in your business. And you can talk to other business professionals about situations that are happening in your personal life and in your professional life. It's called Rex Roundtables. You should look it up. And I'm sorry, Eddie, I don't have your website handy, but I'm going to use one of your tools that has been helpful for me. It's called the Business Report. And what I wanted to share, if you're in business, many times you get stuck in business and you go, man, I'm not exactly sure what to do. So I got to figure out what to do. Well, Rex has provided us with something called the Business Report. And basically, the business report has the very first thing is you put down, how your business is doing in terms of revenue, in terms of membership dues and other revenues, and how many members you have, and all the KPIs for your business, right? But the next part is something I think that not only applies to the fitness business, but really can apply to you and any business when you do a quick checkup from the neck up. And so that's what I want to do with you today, is share with you maybe how to take a look at your business and just do a quick evaluation and say, how can I improve my business? So the first one is number one is, what are the KPIs for your business? Just list those out. Number 2 is, how you doing on your financial performance, right? If your business could talk to you, what would your business tell you? 3 things: what improved, what got worse, and where are you stuck? Can you identify that? What did improve? What got worse? What got better? What got worse? And where are you stuck? And if you just had that solution for where you're stuck. Number 3 is, talk about how you're generating new business. How are you growing? How are you generating new business? Right? Think about that for a second, whether it's lead generation, whether it's prospect, whether it's advertising, whether it's cost per lead, cost per acquisition, whatever those KPIs were I mentioned earlier. But think about this for a second. Again, I'm going to ask you those same 3 questions. What did you get better at? What improved? What did you get worse at? What didn't improve? What got worse? And where are you stuck in creating and growing your business? Identify that. Number 4. Is there if you have a retail store or any type of physical property in your business, what needs some attention? Because we all get store blind. One of the pieces you want to look at is, we all get store blind. And what does that mean? That means when you have a front door that rattles a little bit or the handle's loose, we go, the first day we say, hey, that handle's loose and there's a problem. Second day we go, man, nobody's fixed that handle. Third day you go, there's that handle again. Fourth day you go, well, same thing. And so you get store blind and you start accepting things that aren't right. If there's a chip in the paint, or there's a piece or something that's not working, or something in the bathrooms or the locker rooms, or something within a piece of equipment, or a sign that's an old sign that's been up there that really needs to get taken down, but nobody's ever done it. I'm just telling you, we get store blind, and there are some facility things that need to change. Do a quick walk around and say, if this was the very first time you saw this, because when somebody walks into your place of business, people will go into that place of business and it will be their first time. And what are those impressions that you're making? Number 5, take a look at your team and your human resources. Do you have anybody that you hope is going to work out? Do you have anybody that you know you need to make a change, but you don't have anybody to replace them, so you feel like they're holding you hostage? Where are you winning with HR? What's the plan? What's the organization looking like? What changes need to happen to improve your business? But take a look at the HR functionality of the business. Number 6, operational pieces and parts. Most of operations is process. So I talked about HR, that's the people. Operations is process. So think about what's the first thing, the second thing, the third thing you do in billing. The first thing, the second thing, third thing you do in selling. The first thing, the second thing, the third thing you do in follow-up. All I'm suggesting is operations. Take a look. What improvements? Where you having success? Where you having bottlenecks? And address it. Number 7, legal. If you saw how much money I spent on legal fees, right? All kinds of legal fees and what's really happening. And so you need to go back and take a look at that. Do you really need to be spending all the money on legal fees? Do you have any big legal issues? And number 1 is, how are you protecting yourself? But are there other ways to, instead of spending the money on legal fees, can you solve the problem, make it go away? Number 8. Eddie, you talk about this all the time. It's called rifle shots. A rifle shot is something that you tried, and it's pinpointing a problem versus a shotgun approach. A shotgun approach splatters everything. We throw a lot of money. We throw a lot of human resources. We throw a lot of time and energy on the wall, and we hope that something sticks, as opposed to a rifle shot that drills specifically at a target and says, that's a problem. That's an issue. I'm going to give that a shot. What are some rifle shots that you could make in your business? Thank you, Eddie, for that idea. And number 9 is, how you doing at follow-up and what you committed to a month ago or a week ago or, the beginning of the quarter. Are you actually following up on your ideas? Are you actually following up on your actions? Are you actually following up and doing the things that you said you were going to do? And if you do that and take a look at that and keep that and share that, or have your teams do that with their departments, or have your different divisions of your company do that, it's pretty simple pieces and parts. It's the KPIs. It's how you doing on financial performance, how you doing on growing your business, sales or lead gen. How is your facility? How you doing on HR? How you doing on operations or process? Any legal issues? Any rifle shots you should be doing? And are you following up? Remember this, I've said it many times, but when in doubt, F you. That means follow up. Have a wonderful day. My name's Terry. You've just listened to another Tuesday with Terry.